The Daily Telegraph and the Courier Mail have recently teamed up to release the top 100 NRL rich list, ranking the richest players in the NRL for 2020. We thought we'd share this information and go that extra step further to see how these players signed those lucrative deals, and if they lived up to their price tag. So, this is Greatest Game of All, and these are the 10 highest paid rugby league players of 2020. Number 10, James Tedesco, $1 million. Teddy is currently in his third year of a 4-year deal that brought him across to the Sydney Roosters after his injury-filled time at the West Tigers. The retirement of long-time fullback Anthony Minichiello in 2014, and the Chooks refusing to pay over $1 million to keep Roger Tuivasa-Sheck at the end of 2016, the Roosters actively searched the market for a new star fullback. They snatched Teddy in 2018, starting at $800,000, which has now increased to $1 million in 2020, being the third year of his contract. It's almost been a steal for the Roosters, as Tedesco has developed into one of the game's best players, winning back-to-back premierships and won his first Daly M medal. Teddy earns $2,739.73 a day, $114.15 an hour, and $1.90 a minute. Tedesco is free to negotiate with other clubs on November 1 for his next contract. However, there is little doubt that the Roosters will let one of the best players in the game go to another club. There is every chance that he could be a Rooster for the rest of his career and one of the highest paid players in the future. Number 9, Jason Taumalolo, $1 million. Coming off his 2015 premiership win and becoming the first non-spine player to win the Daly M medal in 27 years in 2016, Jason Taumalolo signed a whopping 10-year, $10 million contract with his eyes set on becoming a one-club man, turning down large offers from rival Sydney clubs and the NFL. Although many people disagree with the length of the contract, it could be a genius move for the Cowboys, as many people believe he has the potential to be the greatest forward of all time, making him worth even more money in the future. Earning around $43,000 a match, he is one of the most damaging ball-running forwards in the game, and backing up the Cowboys' investment in him to be the face of the club for a long time to come. Number 8, Anthony Milford, $1 million. Coming off an incredible grand final performance in 2015 and a stellar 2016 being his highest try-scoring season, Anthony Milford, who began his career at the Canberra Raiders in 2013, signed with the Brisbane Broncos in 2015. He was a major factor in the Broncos' grand final appearance and was one of the best players on the field that day. He is the Broncos' first and only $1 million player, as he re-signed with the club on a 4-year deal in 2017. He was chosen to lead the Broncos over Ben Hunt and be their first superstar half since Darren Lockyer. Milford, roughly earning $40,800 a match at the moment, isn't quite living up to his expectations, with many fans questioning if he is really worth it. Number 7, Michael Morgan, $1 million. After an incredible 2017 season leading the Jonathan Thurston injured Cowboys to the grand final, Michael Morgan instantly became a must-have player, with over 5 Sydney clubs chasing his signature. The Cowboys would keep the half as he accepted a 5-year, $5 million deal. The Cowboys saw Morgan as a potential leader and superstar moving forward after the retirement of Jonathan Thurston. Unfortunately for the Cowboys, the Queensland and Australian representative has battled injuries and some form slumps since signing his new deal. Number 6, Nathan Cleary, $1 million. Millionaire at the age of 20. That's what was ahead of Nathan Cleary when the local Penrith Jr. re-signed with the Panthers till the end of the 2024 season. Known as one of the best young halfbacks in the game, Cleary was given the responsibility, taking over from Jamie Soward and leading the club out of their rebuilding stage with their eyes on the proven Summons Trophy. The young halfback is currently in career best form, and if he can lead his team to their first premiership since 2003, the investment the Panthers made would be classed as a success. At the time of recording, Penrith are currently on top of the ladder, and that grand final success could even happen this year. Number 5, Kieran Foran, $1 million. In 2017, the Bulldogs signed Kieran Foran to a 3-year, $3 million deal. With former New South Wales halves Josh Reynolds and Trent Hodgkinson parting ways, the Dogs picked up the New Zealand international, hoping to replicate his form at the Manly Sea Eagles in the early 2010s. Although showing glimpses of that form, several injuries unfortunately have not made this deal look very convincing. As he's only played 35 games to date across 3 different seasons, fulfilling his contract, that equates to just over $85,700 a match. Unfortunately for the Bulldogs, this could possibly be one of the worst contract signings in the club's history, not due to his talent, but the return they got on their investment in Kieran Foran. Number 4, Ash Taylor, $1.025 million. Full of potential and predicted as a potential star halfback in the NRL, Ash Taylor signed a massive 3-year deal re-signing with the Gold Coast Titans. After winning the 2016 Rookie of the Year, Broncos coach Wayne Bennett wanted the Brisbane Junior back playing at Suncorp Stadium. But the Titans put a large amount of money on the table to make sure they would retain their first star halfback since Scott Prince. The 25-year-old currently earns $2,808.21 a day, $117 an hour, and $1.95 every minute. Taylor hasn't quite lived up to his price tag, struggling to perform consistently and feeling the pressure of fulfilling that large contract. He missed the last half of the 2019 season due to unfortunate personal and mental health issues, with many claiming this being the reason for his inconsistent footy on the field. Number 3, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, $1.1 million. In desperate need of a star, the Warriors opened up their checkbook to outbid the Roosters by $200,000 to secure RTS. The New Zealand international would replace English fullback Sam Tompkins as he returned home. The skillful and highly entertaining duo of Roger Tuivasa-Sheck and Shaun Johnson were set to lead the Warriors deep into September. The 2018 Daly medal winner earns $3,013.70 a day, $125.57 an hour, and $2.10 a minute. Although the signing was definitely the right move for the Warriors, it hasn't really translated into great success yet, with the Warriors only reaching the finals once upon his arrival. With RTS signed until 2022, hopefully for him and the Warriors, they can build a team around their star fullback before his contract is up. Number 2, Ben Hunt, $1.2 million. Ben Hunt is currently in his 3rd year of a 6-year deal to join the Dragons in 2018. With the Broncos unsure of who was going to be their future half, and the Dragons looking for a halfback to partner Gareth Widdop, the Wollongong club had money to spend with the departure of Josh Dugan. The Dragons saw Ben Hunt as the man to lead the team around the park. The Queensland and Australian representative earns $2,287.67 a day, $137 an hour, and $2.28 a minute. With Hunt struggling to find consistent form, he got switched to hooker before constantly adapting between the 2 key positions for most of the 2020 season. His performances have got quite good recently, fitting in nicely to the Dragons' attack, whether he's running it at halfback or starting it from dummy half. And number 1, Daly CherryEvans, $1.25 million. DCE signed one of the biggest contracts in NRL history with the Manly Sea Eagles, but it came with lots of controversy. He originally signed to play with the Gold Coast Titans on a 4-year, $4 million deal in March of 2015. Manly had 3 months to change his mind and convince him to stay on the Northern Beaches. After making room for DCE, the Titans let go of some players such as promising young halfback Aidan Caesar, only to find that in June of 2015, Daly CherryEvans backflipped on his Gold Coast contract to stay with Manly on an 8-year, $10 million deal. The Queensland and Australian halfback earns $3,424.65 a day, $142.69 an hour, and $2.38 a minute. He has become a leader and a big influence on both his club and state over the past few years, captaining both teams and maintaining his reputation as one of the best halfbacks in the game. From the time you started watching this video till now, DCE has earned around $22, which is why he is the highest paid rugby league player of 2020. So, what did you think of our list? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, chuck us a like on Facebook and this video, follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our channel for more Rugby League Countdowns.